The tale of the Little Mermaid has enchanted audiences for generations with its underwater world, beautiful songs, and heart-wrenching love story. But as with many classic fairy tales, there's more beneath the surface than we might realize at first glance. Today, we're diving into the hidden meanings behind this timeless story, uncovering the motivations that drive its characters, and exploring the deeper themes that have kept it relevant for so long.
To break free from the constraints of society, to discover new possibilities, and to carve out an identity beyond the expectations placed on her. In the world of the merfolk, Ariel is expected to stay within the boundaries of her royal life, to remain obedient and unquestioning, but this doesn't sit well with her. She wants to choose her own destiny, even if it means defying her father, King Triton, and abandoning everything she knows. Ariel's thirst for freedom is at the heart of the story, symbolizing the push to define oneself and take control of one's future. Ursula, the dark mirror of power. Enter Ursula, the sea witch, whose motivations are often seen as purely villainous. She is greedy, manipulative, and desires nothing more than to overthrow King Triton and seize control of the seas. But Ursula is more than just a one-dimensional antagonist. She is a mirror of Ariel's desires, albeit warped by jealousy and bitterness. Ursula represents the dark side of ambition. Where Ariel seeks freedom and self-expression, Ursula seeks power and domination. She offers Ariel a deal: give up her voice in exchange for human legs, an agreement that Ariel takes without fully understanding the consequences. But Ursula's true goal is not to help Ariel, it's to manipulate her into a position where she can ultimately gain control over the sea, using Ariel's innocence and naivete as her pawn. In Ursula's case, her power lust stems from being overlooked and underestimated by those in positions of authority, particularly King Triton. She is bitter about her past and seeks vengeance by exploiting Ariel's wishes, making her a complex villain whose motives are tied to the universal themes of rejection and desire for recognition. Ursula represents the darker side of ambition, when the pursuit of power overrides the care and empathy that should guide our decisions. King Triton, the overprotective father. King Triton, Ariel's father, is often seen as a classic authoritarian figure, but his character has layers that speak to a larger theme: the protection and preservation of tradition. Triton's overprotectiveness stems from his deep love for his daughter and his fear of the unknown world above. He sees the human world as dangerous and wants to shield Ariel from it, thinking it's the right thing to do. But Triton's actions, while born of love, also represent the dangers of imposing rigid expectations on those we care about. His attempt to control Ariel's choices leads to the tragic confrontation between father and daughter, where he destroys her collection of human artifacts in a fit of rage. His well-meaning, but ultimately controlling, nature reveals how power structure, whether familial or societal, can suppress individuality and freedom. Triton's eventual realization that he must let Ariel choose her own path symbolizes the importance of trust and understanding in relationships. The underwater kingdom, a metaphor for societal constraints. The underwater kingdom itself is more than just a setting; it serves as a metaphor for the societal pressures and norms that Ariel is trying to escape. In the ocean, everything is dictated by tradition and the rules of the royal family. The mermaids are expected to follow the lead of their king, and Ariel, as a princess, has a responsibility to the kingdom. This world is safe, structured, and predictable, but it's also suffocating. Ariel's rebellion against the system isn't just a teenage tantrum, it's a reflection of the human drive to break free from the confines of societal expectations. She is desperate for a life of choice and spontaneity, something the rigid world of the ocean cannot offer her. Her journey to the surface represents her quest for individuality, and her decision to give up her voice symbolizes her willingness to sacrifice parts of herself in order to achieve freedom. The transformation, sacrifice and self-discovery. At its core, The Little Mermaid is about transformation, not just physical, but emotional and spiritual. Ariel's choice to trade her voice for legs is a literal and metaphorical sacrifice. She gives up the very thing that makes her unique, the voice that represents her ability to express herself, in order to become part of a world she dreams of exploring. This self-sacrifice, while driven by love and the desire to experience the human world, also speaks to the theme of personal growth. Ariel must learn that freedom isn't just about escaping one's circumstances, it's also about taking responsibility for one's choices. The tragic element of the story is that Ariel's transformation isn't without consequence. She faces immense challenges, including the painful reality that her dream may not be as perfect as she imagined. Yet, in the end, Ariel's journey is one of self-discovery, growth, and understanding. Her love for Prince Eric is not just about romantic desire, it's also a reflection of her newfound ability to see beyond the surface and understand what truly matters in life. The timeless relevance of The Little Mermaid. What makes The Little Mermaid such a timeless story is that it speaks to universal themes that resonate with audiences of all ages: the desire for freedom, the struggle between power and love, and the search for self-identity. Whether you're young and searching for your place in the world, or an adult reflecting on the choices you've made, The Little Mermaid provides a lens through which we can examine our own desires, struggles, and dreams. Ariel's journey is not just one of love and transformation, it's a story about finding the courage to step beyond the surface and dive into the depths of who we truly are. Just like the mermaid herself, we must all navigate the tides of life, learning that freedom often comes with a price, but also with the potential for self-discovery and growth. So, the next time you watch The Little Mermaid, remember, it's not just a story about a girl who wants to be part of a different world. It's about exploring the depths of desire, the complexities of identity, and the eternal struggle between freedom and responsibility. The real magic lies not in the enchanted seashells or the songs of talking fish, but in the very human experiences of longing, sacrifice, and transformation that make this tale truly timeless.